Let's go on the record, please. This is cause number 2020 CR 6638. The state of Texas versus Obed Alvaran Barrientos. Attorneys, please make your announcements for the record.
Yes, Your Honor. Luis Echeverria for the state of Texas.
Veronica Legarreta for the defense.
Mr. Alvaran Barrientos is appearing by video conference from the Bexar County Jail. Go ahead. I'm sorry. We also have an interpreter. Mariana, if you could please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear that you will faithfully translate from English to Spanish and Spanish to English, so help you God? Please state your name for the record. Okay, if you could please ask Mr. Alvaran Barrientos to state his name for the record.
Mi nombre es Obed Alvarán Barrientos.
Mr. Barrientos, on the screen, I have the true bill of indictment that was filed in this case. It alleges the offense of possession with intent to deliver a controlled substance over 400 grams in count 1, and count 2 is possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, over 400 grams. State, how are we going to proceed?
Judge, the state will move to waive and abandon count 2 and proceed on a lesser included of count 1. That's because, Your Honor, as it's currently charged, count 1, it would be a minimum of 15, and the agreement is for less than 15 years. So we would we are seeking to proceed on a intent to deliver controlled substance PG1 4 to 200 grams.
Is that your agreement, Ms. Legarreta?
It is, Your Honor.
So we're going to proceed on count 1, the lesser included possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 to 200 grams. That is a first degree felony. Mr. Barrientos, it is punishable by confinement in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, the institutional division, for any period between 5 and 99 years confinement or life confinement, and up to a $10,000 fine. Do you understand the range of punishment that applies to this case, Mr. Barrientos?
Así es.
You have the right to a jury trial. You have the right to cross-examine the witnesses against you. You have the right to remain silent. Mr. Barrientos, on the screen, I have the document called the Court's Admonishments. It is in English. Did you go over this document in Spanish with your attorney?
Así es.
Make sure that you answer in Spanish, okay? Do you understand the rights that I explained to you?
Claro que sí.
When you sign this document, what you're telling me is that you want to give up these rights. Is that what you intend to do?
Así es.
Is this your electronic signature above the words Obed Alvaran?
Así es.
Are you a citizen of the United States?
No.
All right, I'm going to ask your attorney a few questions, and I want you to listen to those answers, because then I'm going to ask you the same questions. Ms. Legarreta, did you advise your client as to the immigration consequences in this case?
I did, Your Honor.
And did your advice include the possibility of deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law?
Yes, ma'am.
And did your client understand that advice?
Yes, ma'am.
And is it your opinion that he is entering into this plea knowing those possible consequences?
It is, Your Honor.
Mr. Barrientos, it's your turn now. Did your attorney advise you of the possible consequences of immigration, which include deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law?
Claro que sí.
Did you understand the advice that she gave you?
Así es.
And understanding those consequences, you still want to go forward with this plea bargain agreement?
Así es.
I do find for purposes of the record that Mr. Barrientos was properly admonished regarding the immigration consequences. And I do find that he is entering into this plea bargain, understanding and knowing those consequences. Mr. Barrientos, it's my turn now to advise you that you have the right that you have the possibility of deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization. Those are possible consequences when you enter a plea in this case. Do you understand that?
Así es.
Are you satisfied with the representation of your attorney?
Claro que sí.
Ms. Lagarreta, does your client have a rational and factual understanding of the proceedings against him?
He does.
Has he been able to assist you with the preparation of any defenses?
He has.
In your opinion, is he mentally competent to waive his rights and enter into a plea?
Yes, ma'am, he is.
I will accept the waiver of rights and make it part of the record. Mr. Barrientos, I'm showing you on the screen the plea bargain agreement. I'm going to go over it with you. And then I want you to tell me if this is your understanding of the agreement. It calls for a cap of 6 years confinement in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, the institutional division. There is no application for probation, and the state will dismiss, looks like, 2 misdemeanor cases, failure to ID and unlawful carrying of a weapon. Is that your understanding of the agreement that you made in this case?
Sí, así es.
Ms. Lagarreta, is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
And state, is that your understanding?
Well, Your Honor, I thought I heard the word cap, and it's time to do. This is 6 years to do. There is no cap, if you will, at least not in the sense of an opposed application. So, but the 6 years to do, Judge, is the state's understanding.
All
And
right.
that's correct, Judge. We are not opposing the 6 years.
I don't know why I wrote cap. It's not on there, but I did write it on my notes. So it's Mr. Barrientos, you understand it's 6 years to do?
Claro que sí.
What is your plea to the charge of possession with intent to deliver a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 to 200 grams? Is it guilty, not guilty, or no contest? I'm sorry, Mr. Barrientos, I didn't hear your answer.
¿Podría hablar con mi abogado? No entiendo muy bien la pregunta, lo que me quieren decir.
My question is, what is your plea? Is it guilty, not guilty, or no contest? I can show you the documents that you signed, and it says no contest.
No me opongo.
And are you entering into this plea freely and voluntarily?
Así es.
Has anyone forced you to enter a plea?
Nadie me está forzando nada.
I will accept your plea of no contest. I do find the plea is voluntarily made, and I will ask the state to tender its proof.
State offers State's Exhibit 1 and all attachments pending any objection from Ms. Legarreta.
No objection, Judge.
State's one is admitted. Does he have any other out-of-county cases that I need to run this concurrent with?
He does, Judge.
You have those case numbers?
I do not, Judge. I don't think he knows them either.
Does he have any holds, David? Ms. Lagarreta, are you satisfied the state complied with Article 3914 in this case?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
I will sign the discovery acknowledgement and make it part of the record. Give me just a minute. They were in San Marcos, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, give me a minute.
Louise, check your chat. Mr. Del Toro, please join the breakout room.
Hey, Ashley, I was looking for a breakout room with Edgar Lugo. Is he still on or is he still in the breakout room?
Yes, he is in 13. I think I moved you. There we go.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're moved.
Ashley, is there any way I could talk to Mr. Flores in the breakout room, just briefly?
Go back to room 12, Mr. Cardenas.
Thank you.
That they would help her get some help for her mental case.
Hi, this is Brenda. Can anyone tell me where the plea paperwork is on my case, Desmond Thomas?
My paperwork's still with your client, Brenda.
Okay, can I screen share with him?
Yes, it's enabled.
Okay.
Veronica, this is Josh Sandoval. I just sent you a chat.
Louis, am I supposed to be with you on Ricardo De Leon?
Let me check here. Give me 1 minute.
It's fine. You can send her
Sure.
to me.
We can confer in just a minute. I'm in a plea right now, but we
They're
can definitely
moving
confer. I
me.
do have the notes.
They're moving me, so thanks. Mr. De Leon? Mr. De Leon?
I put him in a breakout room for you, Judy.
Thanks.
Ashley, what do I do now?
Is this a trial case?
Well, yeah, potentially. Looks that way at the moment. Okay, I'm back. That was about a Zoom meeting for a jail inmate I have that was started a little while ago. So does the judge need to give us a date or?
Hey, Bob, it's going to be
Yeah.
April 6th. That'll be our call docket for trial.
Okay, yeah, I've got another one on that same day in there. Okay. Sounds good. And I'll file a motion on poll as soon as I can.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you, Mr. Byrne.
Let's go back on the record on Obed Alvarán Barrientos. I do find the evidence is sufficient to substantiate your guilt, and I will find you guilty of the first-degree felony offense, possession with intent to deliver a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 to 200 grams. And I will sentence you pursuant to your agreement to 6 years confinement in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, the Institutional Division. You do get credit for the time you have been in custody on this case. This is a plea bargain case. Mr. Barrientos, I followed your plea bargain agreement. You do not have a right to appeal. Do you understand?
Claro que sí.
Thank you. Your excuse. Let's get ready to go on the record on Rachel Ortiz.
May I be excused, Judge?
Yes, did you confer on the other case?
I did do chat with Joshua.
Can you talk to your client right now? For a few
Yes,
minutes? And then what date, Ashley, did you give them? On Romero. Ashley,
I'm sorry, Judge. I was helping someone. What did you need?
Romero, what date did you give that one? It's Veronica's new appointment.
I didn't reset it, Judge.
Okay, let's do the 425 after she confers with her client, 425. Can you move her? To the better? Let's go on the record on Rachel Ortiz. This is cause number 2020 CR 1358B as a boy and 2020 CR 1358C. One 1358B is burglary of a habitation. And 1358C is possession less than a gram. I don't think those case numbers are correct. You cannot use the same case number for different offenses. Ashley, do you have any suggestions on that?
I'm sorry, Judge. This is in regards to,
Rebecca or Rachel Ortiz. They gave her the same case number, just B and C, for different charges. I don't think you could do that, but. What is the number to Gloria?
$2659.
Give me just a minute. Okay, I am sorry, Mr. Winter, but we cannot do the plea. According to the district clerk, this numbering is incorrect. It is not properly recorded. They are going to need some time to fix it.
Can I just
Okay.
dismiss the PCS less than a gram?
That would be one way to fix it.
Okay, I'll just do that. It's fine.
And do the burglary of a habit?
Yeah.
Okay, let me tell her.
Ashley, were you able to get a reset date for me?
We said 2 weeks, right, Mr. Brown? It'll be 2/22.
Okay, let's go on the record. We're back on the record. David. David, can you hear me? Okay, back on the record. After conferring with the district clerk's office, they did inform me that we couldn't take the plea as the indictments were improperly docketed, but state, you have recommended the solution to just dismiss the less than a gram case.
Yes.
That will fix the problem. All right, so Ms. Ortiz, I'm going to show you the indictment on the burglary of a habitation. Do you understand the charge that you have with the burglary of a habitation?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you reach out to my daughter?
The burglary of a habitation is a second,
And if not, was she?
and it is punishable by confinement.
For me?
Department of Criminal Justice.
Thank you. Because I'm gonna call it.
I'm gonna mute.
Can't hear you because she's too loud, Judge.
It is punishable by confinement in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, the institutional division, for any period between 2 and 20 years confinement. It also carries a possible fine of up to $10,000. Do you understand the range of punishment that applies to the burglary of a habitation?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. When it's your turn to answer, just unmute yourself, okay?
Okay.
You have the right to a jury trial, Ms. Ortiz. You have the right to cross-examine the witnesses against you. You also have the right to remain silent. Those are your constitutional rights. Do you understand those?
Yes, ma'am.
When you sign the document that I have on the screen called the court admonishments, what you're telling me is that you want to give up those rights. Is that what you intend to do?
Yes, ma'am.
You have the rights, sorry. Is this your electronic signature here at the bottom where it says Rachel Ortiz, defendant?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a citizen of the United States?
Yes, ma'am.
If you are not a citizen of the United States, I still have to warn you that a plea of guilty or no contest to this charge could result in deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law.
I understand.
Ms. Ortiz, are you satisfied with the representation of your attorney? Make sure you unmute yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Winter, does your client have a rational and factual understanding of the proceedings against her? John, I didn't hear you.
Oh, she does. Could you?
John, can you hear us?
I can hear you.
It's okay if you stay off camera. I noticed that when you get off,
You hear me?
when you get the camera on, it delays. So if you want to keep your camera off, that's fine.
Okay, how's this?
That's much better.
Okay, she does have a rational and factual understanding of the case before her, Judge.
And has she been able to assist you in the preparation of any defenses?
Yes, she has.
And in your opinion, is she mentally competent to waive her rights and enter into a plea?
She is.
I will accept the waiver of rights and make it part of the record. Ms. Ortiz, on the screen, I have the plea bargain agreement in this case. In this case, the state is recommending deferred adjudication for a period of 4 years. $1,500 fine. This will run concurrent with 624,670. And I guess the state, you're going to now dismiss 2020 CR 1358C and 670,705.
Yes, Judge, you should have those.
We're going to do a TAP evaluation, 180 hours community service, no contact order with Jeanette Hernandez. Is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, but who is Jeanette Hernandez?
Give me just a minute. I think that's not the complainant. But hang on.
My co-defendant is Desiree Ibarra.
Janet Hernandez is the victim.
So Janet Hernandez is the victim and Desiree Ibarra is the co-defendant.
Right. Okay.
Contact order with her either.
Of course.
Is that your understanding of the agreement in this case?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Is that your understanding of the plea bargain agreement in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Winter, is that your understanding?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Ms. Flater, is that your understanding?
Yes, Judge.
What is your plea to the charge of burglary of a habitation? Is it guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest, Your Honor.
Ms. Ortiz, are you entering a plea of no contest because you have talked about this matter with your attorney and you believe
Yes.
it's in your best interest?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you doing it freely and voluntarily?
Voluntarily, yes.
Has anyone forced you to enter a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Has anyone offered you anything in exchange for your plea?
No, ma'am.
I will accept your plea of no contest. I do find the plea is voluntarily made, and I will ask the state to tender its proof.
State offers States Exhibit 1 and its attachments.
No objection, Your Honor.
States one is admitted. Mr. Winter, are you satisfied the state complied with Article 3914?
Yes, Your Honor.
I will sign the discovery acknowledgement and cause number ending in 1358B and make it part of the record. Okay, let me read the steps really quickly and I'll be signing the dismissals. while I
Oh, it's so good to have
Let's go back on the record, please. I do find the evidence is sufficient to substantiate your guilt. I will make no other findings at this time. I will grant the application for deferred adjudication for a period of 4 years, $1,500 fine. This will run concurrent with 624-670. And so John, you'll have to plead her out on that one. But I did dismiss the 3 other cases, 2020 CR 1358C, 624, 670, and 670705. No contact order with Janet Hernandez, no contact order with Desiree Ibarra. This is a plea bargain case, Ms. Ortiz. Follow your plea bargain agreement, so you do not have a right to appeal. You're going to go in a breakout room now, and you're going to talk to probation about how to get started. Once you take care of your other misdemeanor, you should be released. So probation, make a note that she has a pending misdemeanor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Winter.
Judge, I just sent you a reminder on a dismissal. It's a case that I agreed to dismiss when he pled on the misdemeanor. He pled on the misdemeanor on Friday.
I remember the
Walega.
Yeah. The Houston attorney Holderman.
Yep.
You know everybody from Houston.
I was there a very long time.
Yeah. So from this morning, we only had a BF for Joseph Gutierrez, correct?
Yes.
Yes, Judge.
And I told him I'd issue it at 5 o'clock.
Who did you put on Sergio Garza?
Sergio Garza.
Charles Gold withdrew.
Veronica Lagaretta.
Oh.
I thought Veronica was on Romero.
Yeah.
Garza is the one with the next 5. I sent it to you, Judge.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You're right, Garza. Trying to pull up the pleas where I got the paperwork.
Mr. Rocha, did you have an announcement?
I told him to hang tight. I wanted to talk to him and his client.
Yes.
We can go in a breakout room while I pull up paperwork.
Thank you.
Are you guys already in a breakout room? Nope, I don't see you guys in the breakout room already. Let me move you guys to number 4.
I put him in 1, Judge.
Who's gonna handle it? Luis? Put him in 2.
It's Travis, Your Honor.
Oh, Travis.
Yes.
Travis.
Mr. Rodriguez. I apologize. Yes, Mr. Rodriguez.
Okay, 2.
No formality necessary. Yeah, it's me, Judge.
Thompson, right? He didn't leave, did he? Mr. Thompson, go to breakout room number 2.
Hey, Gretchen.
Yes.
You want to go over docket?
Oh, yeah.
Before y'all start, y'all know if Sosa's ever be able to brought back? We lost him earlier. It's Oscar Hernandez.
You know, he came and then I don't see him again. It's tracked me off. Man,
Mr. Hernandez, do you also represent Edgar Lugo in a misdemeanor matter?
And a misdemeanor, yes.
Could I meet with Mr. Lugo, Mr. Hernandez real quick in a breakout room?
ready, Gretchen?
Yep. So
Okay.
Sosa might be in agreement. He needs to talk to him before we
Okay.
know for sure. Flores is a plea. The paperwork is with the judge. Roman Castillo, I don't know what's going on.
Judge reset that to 425.
Okay. Jorge Elias, Rafael said he still wants a trial. So is that going to be 4-6?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Larry Thompson, they're talking to now. Gennaro Guzman.
He's coming on 214 to plea.
He will change his mind. We should have done it today. Ricardo De Leon. I think Judy was maybe talking to him.
Yes, they're in a breakout room.
Okay. Desmond Thomas is going to be a plea. Roman Soto, Mr. Featherstone.
222.
For.
So they were waiting on, I think they were going to talk to the complaining witness.
Okay. And then Sergio Garza, did the judge decide who she was going to appoint?
Not yet. I sent her the next 5.
Okay.
Veronica is on Romero and it's 425.
I don't have that one. That's a 701. And then Joseph Gutierrez is a BF. That's all I got.
Mariana, we have Rolando Flores and Edgar Lugo.
Ashley,
Yes.
maybe I misunderstood you. Did you say that Roman Castillo is 425 and Genaro Guzman is February
14th,
and that there's a plea deal for Guzman?
Yeah.
I conferred with Tochi on both of those clients of his, both defendants. I had the impression, an understanding really, that Castillo would likely be a plea at the next setting and the Guzman would not be. In other words, I have it reversed. Ashley, do you know if in fact it is Genaro Guzman that is set for a plea sometime soon on the 14th?
We're on YouTube, Luis. Let me call you.
Okay.
Ashley on Thompson, May 2nd. I don't have paperwork on Sosa. I have a note that it's a plea, but I don't have any plea paperwork. So,
Judge, he kind of renegotiated, and then he was going to talk to his client, and then his client was missing. So we don't know where he went.
all right, well,
They just brought him back on. Let me see if I can reach out to Oscar.
Rolando Flores. I think that one's right.
Yes. Travis, did you get trial or the Larry Thompson 5-2 setting?
Yes, he was in there.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
And did you get the Roman Soto 222 setting?
I did not.
222 for us to talk to the complainant? Which I don't know who the complaint would be. They're not complainant cases.
I don't recall, honestly. He just said somebody was going to talk to somebody. That's what I remember.
He was supposed to have 2 weeks for him to powwow with his family.
Okay.
For today, and then
okay,
we're here today, and I don't know what happened.
Apparently, more talking.
Pray on it. Okay.
That would be the. You would think pray about it would be first, right? On Flores, it is a waiver case. Right. Is that an interpreter case, Ashley?
Yeah.
He has not been sworn in, Judge.
Okay, well, the interpreter should be on. Nope, don't see the interpreter. As soon as she gets on, we can confirm it. Oh, there she is, Mariana.
And then Luis, can you make sure that you document that Joseph Gutierrez is a BF?
Yes, I'll put it in the file.
And then can you put the file on the right-hand side of that drawer?
Sure, yes, I will. On the right-hand side, that's correct.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Did I hear correctly that Renato Guzman's going to plead in 2 weeks or next week?
I would not count on anything, Judge. I would not.
He didn't show up for sentencing.
Yeah. I think Tochi's has high hopes.
Can we do any of those by hybrid?
Do what?
Are any of his cases something we could do hybrid? Not that Tochi would ever agree. Yeah, drug cases, come on.
We would love to do that by a court trial. So I think it would be kind of complicated with a hybrid jury, but I would love to do a court trial on that. I don't think they'll ever agree to it.
It's just gonna linger.
Do you not think we're going to get back to jury trials in March?
I don't. And if we do, it's not gonna be, super slow. Super slow. What is the status of Del Toro, Mr. Brown? Is Mr. Brown?
I think they got reset.
He is coming back on 222, Judge.
There's a bunch of cases. Go ahead and swear in Mr. Flores.
Mr. Flores, can you unmute yourself, please? And can you raise your right hand and state your full name?
Hello.
Mr. Flores, can you hear me?
Mariana, I think they need to swear me. They need to put him on the Spanish channel.
We just need the last two. 4 and 5. I just called LA.
What happens then? You decide the motion is going to open a new file.
Right now, Mariana.
Oh, sí.
It's Sosa.
Mr. Flores, can you raise your right hand?
No,
and state your full name?
The coach had to go pick him up. They wanted him back. Coach had to go pick him up. Let's go.
State your full
Just
name.
be patient.
Rolando de la Flores.
Are you the defendant in this case?
Sí.
Are you familiar with the exhibits and stipulations attached?
Sí.
Do you solemnly swear that they are true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Sí.
Are you familiar with the jury waiver?
Sí.
Has your attorney explained to you your constitutional rights and you understand them?
Sí, correcto.
Is it your desire, is it your desire to enter this fee and waiver right to a jury trial?
Sí.
Okay, thank you.
Gracias.
Home visit, maybe for to explain the hybrid.
Gretchen. Is Denise okay?
Yes, she just texted me. So the baby was born last night.
I was asking.
Yeah.
I'll call you.
Okay.
I see it. Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, I think I know what it is. Yeah, I first did dawn on it. I knew it.
No, I'm gonna get to that. Give me just a minute.
Yeah, maybe. So we're going to,
Mr. Garza. Spanish. Mr. Garza.
Yep, yes, ma'am.
Mr. Spanish.
English.
Ashley, let's do George Schaefer. I don't know that he's going to be able to get on today, but let me just find out. See if he can get on, Ashley. If not, if he can come back really soon. Let's get ready to go on the record on Rolando Flores. Mr. Hernandez, can you tell me what we're going to do on Sosa?
I'm still waiting to confer with him to let him know there's a new offer on the table and hopefully get this resolved, Judge. But his seat is empty. I've got it on my pinned on my Zoom.
What happened?
About 5 minutes ago, the security went by and just pointed his finger at the screen. That was all.
Yeah, he's not. I don't think he's gonna sit still. He keeps getting up saying he's done. So we'll try it again. Hang tight.
Said George Schaefer on Sergio Garza.
Yes.
He's going to join.
Mr. Sosa, I need you to stay in your seat until I excuse you. I need you to talk to your attorney. Go in a breakout room with him, and please, after you confer with him, come back and tell me what's happening. All right, let's go on the record. This is cause number 2022 CR 1233W, the state of Texas versus Rolando Flores. This is also cause number 2020 CR 4463, the state of Texas versus Rolando Ayala Flores. Attorneys, please make your announcements for the record.
Gretchen Plater for the state.
Adam Cardenas on behalf of Mr. Flores.
We also have an interpreter, correct, on this case? Yes. If you could please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this cause shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? And if you could please state your name for the record. We didn't hear your response, Mariana. Yes. Yes, I heard. All right, if you could please ask Mr. Flores to state his name for the record.
Rolando Ayala Flores.
Yes, sir.
On the screen, I have the information that was filed in cause number ending in
Yes, sir.
133W, and that is possession.
Sir, respectfully, you need to get your stuff together, sir, because that's my name. I don't know why I'm here. I don't know why this bitch took me 5 years when I told you.
That he's just to unmute himself whenever he's to answer because it's very loud.
Okay.
All right, we're going to try this again, Mr. Flores. On the screen, I have the information that was filed in this case, and it does allege the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 1 to 4 grams. Do you understand the charge that you have in this new case?
Sí.
Before we go over the range of punishment, I want to talk to you about this document I have on the screen.
A joke.
Oh, no le escuché.
The document is in English, and I want to know if you went over this document and if your attorney explained it to you in Spanish.
Sí.
Normally, Mr. Flores, in every felony case, you have the right to have your case presented to the grand jury. The grand jury then presents an indictment. You have 2 days to review the indictment with your attorney, and then you also have 10 days to prepare for trial. When you sign this document that I have on the screen, what you're telling me is that you're going to skip that process, that you're going to give up those rights. Is that what you intend to do?
Sí.
Is this your electronic signature I'm showing you on the screen where it says Rolando Flores Ayala, defendant?
Sí.
I will sign the waiver of indictment and reading of information and rights and make it part of the record. Mr. Flores, the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1 to 4 grams, is a 3rd-degree felony, and it is punishable by confinement in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, the institutional division, period between 2 and 10 years confinement. It also carries a possible fine of up to $10,000. Do you understand the range of punishment that applies?
Sí.
You have the right to a jury trial. You have the right to you have the right to cross-examine all of the witnesses against you, and you have the right to remain silent. Those are your constitutional rights, Mr. Flores. Do you understand those?
Sí.
When you sign this document, Mr. Flores, what you're telling me is you want to give up those constitutional rights. Is this your electronic signature where it says Rolando Flores Ayala, defendant?
Sí.
Are you a citizen of the United States?
No.
You are not a citizen. I have to ask you a few other questions, but I'm going to ask your attorney first. Mr. Cardenas, did you advise your client on the immigration consequences, including the consequences of deportation, denial of admission to the country, and denial of citizenship? Did you go over those with him?
Did, Judge.
And did he understand the consequences in this case?
Yes, he did.
And understanding those consequences, do you believe that he is entering into this plea knowing and understanding those consequences?
Yes, I do, Judge.
Mr. Flores, did your attorney advise you of the possibility that you could be deported, excluded from admission, or denied naturalization as a result of the plea in this case?
Sí.
Did you understand his advice?
Sí.
Understanding that advice, you want to go forward with this plea and understanding those consequences?
Sí.
I do find that Mr. Flores was properly admonished as to the immigration consequences and that he is entering into this plea bargain, understanding those and knowing those. It is my turn, Mr. Flores. I too have to tell you that a plea of guilty or no contest to this charge could result in deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law. Mr. Flores, are you satisfied with the representation of your attorney?
Sí.
Mr. Cardenas, does your client have a rational and factual understanding of the proceedings against him?
Yes, he does, Judge.
Has he been able to assist you in the preparation of any defenses?
Yes, he has.
And in your opinion, is he mentally competent to waive his rights and enter into a plea?
Yes, he is.
I will accept the waiver of rights and make it part of the record. Mr. Flores, on the screen, I have the plea bargain agreement that you made in this case. The agreement is for punishment to be assessed at 2 years confinement in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice. There's no fine, no applications for probation, and it'll run concurrent with your probation case, 2020 CR 4463. Is that your understanding of the agreement?
Sí.
Mr. Cardenas, is that your understanding?
It is, yes.
And State, is that your understanding?
Yes, Judge.
What is your plea to the charge of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 1 to 4 grams? Is it guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No me opongo.
Are you entering a plea of no contest because you have talked about this matter with your attorney and you believe it is in your best interest?
Sí.
Has anyone forced you to enter a plea today?
Nadie.
Or offered you anything in exchange for your plea?
No, nada.
I will accept your plea of no contest. I do find the plea is voluntarily made, and I will ask the state to tender its proof.
Offer States Exhibit 1 and its attachments.
The defense has no objections, Judge.
States 1 is admitted. Mr. Cardenas, are you satisfied the state complied with Article 3914 in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
I will sign the discovery acknowledgement and make it part of the record. Give me just a minute to review the evidence, and then we'll go forward on sentencing and the MTR. Let's go back on the record, please, on Flores. I do find the evidence is sufficient to substantiate your guilt, Mr. Flores. And I'm going to sentence you to 2 years confinement. Number one, I'm going to find you guilty of the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 1 to 4 grams. And I will sentence you to 2 years confinement in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice. You do get credit for the time you have been in custody on this case. This will run concurrent with 2020 CR 4463. This is a plea bargain case. Mr. Flores, I did follow your plea bargain agreement. You do not have a right to appeal. Do you understand?
Sure.
I can't, clerks, you're gonna have to print this one. I can't check any of the marks. All right, let's go on to the motion to revoke probation. This is clause number 2020 CR 4463 on the state's first amended motion to enter adjudication of guilt and to revoke community supervision. State, can you tell me how we're gonna proceed?
We'll proceed with the violation of condition number 1.
Go ahead, read the violation.
Hang on, I'm trying to find it. Sorry.
I'm going to make it bigger.
I do it on my phone, so it's hard to read. There, I have it. Hang on just 1 second. Bianca does such a good job of sending us everything.
She does. I tell her boss that all the time.
Yeah. On or about the 9th day of December 2021 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant Rolando Ayala Flores committed the offense of possession of a controlled substance, PG1, in violation of condition number 1.
Mr. Flores, is that true or not true?
Cierto.
State?
The state will abandon all of the other allegations in the motion.
What is the recommendation?
2 years TDC to run concurrent with his new case.
Is that your understanding of the agreement, Mr. Flores?
Sí.
Is that what you want to do?
Sí.
Mr. Cardenas, is that your understanding of the agreement you made in this case?
Yes, it is, Judge.
Okay, I do find that violation of condition number 1 is true. I will enter adjudication of guilt and find you guilty of the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 1 to 4 grams. And I will sentence you pursuant to your agreement to 2 years confinement in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, the institutional division. You do get credit for the time you have been in custody on this case as well. This is also a plea bargain case. Mr. Flores, because you made an agreement as to your sentence and as to the revocation. So you do not have a right to appeal. Do you understand?
Sí.
Thank you, sir. You're excused. Thank you, Mr. Cardenas.
Thank you, Judge.
Gracias.
De nada. Clerks, I need you to print that trial court cert on the probation case. What is the status of Sosa?
Judge, my understanding is that we are going to just proceed on the MTR and TIC, the new case. However, that was not my understanding before today. So we got a waiver number. So should be the dismissal be the night mag number or the waiver number?
The waiver number.
Double check that the clerks haven't entered the number, Gretchen. If they haven't, it's still night mag.
It would be with the night mag, Gretchen. Since we didn't take the plea, I didn't enter the waiver.
Alrighty.
Okay. What about Michael Valachek and John Zavala?
I told you about that one, Judge. His mother's ill.
I did not. What is the reset date?
2/22, 2 weeks.
Del Toro and Matthew Brown?
Sorry, Judge. I was looking at something else. Del Toro. He's coming back on 2/22.
Jorge Elias
4-6.
And De Leon, Ricardo. That's
425.
Oh, that was Judith. She has both of them, right?
Yes, Judge. And I gave you the appointment if you can sign it whenever.
Ms. Levinstein, Desmond Thomas.
Yes, I'm here.
What is the status of that?
I think all the paperwork is finished.
Okay, that's a plea.
Is it not? Yes.
I'll look for it. Roman Soto. And was reset.
222, Judge.
And then we substituted Mr. Schaefer, correct?
Yes, Judge. She's conferring with Mr. Garza.
Actually, I'm back here already.
Hey, George. So good to see you.
Likewise, Your Honor.
Thank you for coming on. You want some time?
I'd like to speak to the prosecutor before we get some time, Judge.
No problem. And then Romero is reset to 425 and Eric Hernandez, Edgar Lugo.
It's a Spanish-speaking plea, Judge.
Okay.
Sure, sure.
Let me
Ready.
pull up all the plea paperwork then. Give me just a few minutes. So on Sosa, we're not doing the criminal mischief plea. We're just going to go forward on the MTR.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we do that first so that he doesn't leave us again?
Well, if he,
Sorry, I was confused. I would never assume to do such a thing.
I mean, if he leaves, he'll have to come back in May.
There will be no more leaving, Your Honor. Very sorry.
Let's go on the record on Sosa then.
Gretchen, who should confer with Mr. Schaefer on Garza?
Anybody can.
Leon reset to 425.
Luis and Travis are in the same room, so whoever joins first.
Let's go on the record on Sosa. This is cause number 2017 CR 3188, the state of Texas versus Christopher Sean Sosa. Attorneys, please make your announcements for the record.
Gretchen Plater for the state.
Oscar Hernandez, on behalf of Mr. Sosa.
Mr. Sosa is appearing by video conference from the Bexar County Jail. Go ahead and tell me your full name.
Yes, Your Honor. My name is Christopher Sean Sosa.
Mr. Sosa, on the screen, I have the first amended motion to revoke your community supervision. That was filed December 21st, 2021.
Yes, Your Honor.
On November 27th, 2017, you were found guilty of the third-degree felony offense, count 1 in the indictment, theft 1,500, but less than 20,000, theft of the elderly. And that prison sentence of 5 years was suspended. You were placed on probation for 5. State, how are we going to proceed?
Judge, we are proceeding with violation of condition number 1.
Go ahead.
On or about the 20th day of November 2021 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant Christopher Sean Sosa committed the offense of criminal mischief in violation of condition number 1.
Is that true or not true, Mr. Sosa?
That's true, Your Honor.
The state will ask that all of the other allegations be abandoned, and then we ask that you reform his judgment to 3 years TDC.
Is that your agreement, Mr. Sosa?
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
Mr. Hernandez, is that your agreement?
It is, Your Honor.
I do find that violation of condition number 1 is true. I will revoke your community supervision, Mr. Sosa, and I will reform your underlying judgment from 5 years to 3 years confinement in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, the institutional division. You do get credit for the time you have been in custody on this case. State, what is the case number of the case you're going to dismiss against him?
CM 94099.
Okay, I have that dismissal. I will sign it. Does he have any residential treatment time that needs to be credited probation? No? This is a plea bargain case, Mr. Sosa, because you agreed to revocation. You also agreed to reform your judgment from 5 years to 3 years. So you do not have a right to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Now you're excused.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. I can apologize. Thank you very much.
No worries, thank you. All right, so I'm going to pull up plea paperwork for Thomas.
Ashley, can you put me in the room where you put the boys and George? And I'll
Google. So those are the last 2 pleas, correct?
Yes, Judge, last 2. Brenda, I'm showing that he didn't sign the cert of appeal. I'm going to send a reminder.
Okay. Mr. Thomas, look for one more document.
Look for one more?
Yeah.
Okay. And what would it say?
Let me double check. Make sure that it's not with Judge. Okay, I refreshed. It's with Judge. You're good.
It's good?
Yes, disregard.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
All right. Okay, now. Hey, can I get some quick help?
Ashley,
Yes.
obviously my case is going to get reset. Do you have a new date or anything?
The judge said 4/25.
Okay. If you could put me back into the breakout room with my client, I'll let him know what's going on and then we'll excuse ourselves. Thank you.
Let's get ready to go on the record on Desmond Thomas.
Brenda Levinstein for Mr. Thomas.
All right, let's go on the record. This is cause number 2021 CR 6062, the state of Texas versus Desmond Lamar Thomas. Attorneys, please make your announcements for the record.
Travis Rodriguez for the state of Texas.
Brenda Levinstein for Mr. Thomas.
And Mr. Thomas is appearing by video conference from the Bexar County Jail. Go ahead and tell me your full name, sir. Mr. Thomas, can you hear us?
Yes, I do.
Okay, go ahead and tell me your full name.
Desmond Thomas.
On the screen, I have the true bill of indictment that was filed in your case. It alleges the offense of assault of a public servant causing bodily injury. It also alleges a repeat offender enhancement allegation. State, how are we going to proceed?
State moves to waive and abandon the repeat offender enhancement allegation. Proceed on the indictment as a third-degree felony.
No objection.
A third-degree felony is punishable by confinement in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, Mr. Thomas, by any period between 2 and 10 years confinement. It also carries a possible fine of up to $10,000. The range of punishment, as well as your constitutional rights, is in this document I have on the screen called the Court's Admonishments. Did you go over this with your attorney? Mr. Thomas?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand the range of punishment?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I apologize.
Okay. You have the right to a jury trial. You have the right to cross-examine the witnesses against you, and you have the right to remain silent. Those are your constitutional rights. Do you understand those?
Yes, ma'am.
When you sign this document, what you're telling me is you want to give up those rights. Is that what you intend to do?
Yes, ma'am.
Is this your electronic signature here at the bottom? I'm sorry. That says Edgar. That's the wrong thing. For purposes of the record, now I'm showing Desmond Thomas Court Admonishments. So is this your electronic signature at the bottom here where it says Thomas Desmond Defendant? Mr. Thomas,
Yes, ma'am.
is this your electronic signature?
Yes, ma'am. I see it now. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. And that's what you intend to do, correct? You want to give up your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a citizen of the United States?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
If you were not, I'm still required to tell you that a plea of guilty or no contest to this charge could result in deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law. Mr. Thomas, are you satisfied with the representation of your attorney?
Yes, ma'am, I am, Judge, Your Honor.
Okay. Ms. Levenstein, does your client have a rational and factual understanding of the proceedings against him?
Yes, he does.
Has he been able to assist you in the preparation of any defenses?
He has.
In your opinion, is he mentally competent to waive his rights and enter into a plea?
Yes.
I'll accept the waiver of rights and make it part of the record. Mr. Thomas, on the screen, I have the plea bargain that you made in this case. It tells me that your agreement is for 2 years confinement in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, the Institutional Division, no applications for probation, and the state will dismiss 658-803. Is that your understanding of the agreement that you made in that case? Mr. Thomas?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Levenstein, is that your understanding?
Yes.
Fade, is that your understanding?
This is the state's understanding, Your Honor.
Mr. Thomas, what is your plea to this charge? Is it guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Are you entering a plea of no contest because you have talked about this matter with your attorney and you believe it's in your best interest to do so?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you
Yes, Your
doing
Honor.
it freely and voluntarily?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anyone forced you to enter a plea?
No, Your Honor.
Has anyone offered you anything in exchange for your plea?
No, Your Honor.
I will accept your plea of no contest. I do find the plea is voluntarily made, and I will ask the state to tender its proof.
State offers in evidence State's Exhibit 1 in all of its attachments, pending any objections.
No objection.
State's one is admitted. Ms. Levenstein, are you satisfied the state complied with Article 3914 in this case?
I am.
I will sign the discovery acknowledgement and make it part of the record. All right, give me just a minute, please. Travis, you're sending me that dismissal?
I am working on it as we speak, Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record, please. I do find the evidence is sufficient to substantiate your guilt, and I will find you guilty of the offense of assault on a public servant causing bodily injury. Sentence you to 2 years confinement in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, the Institutional Division. The state will also dismiss 658-803. I will sign that dismissal. This is a plea bargain case. Mr. Thomas, I did follow your plea bargain agreement, so you do not have a right to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor, I do, ma'am.
Thank you. You're excused. Thank you, Ms. Levenstein. Thank you for your patience.
Okay, good luck to you, Mr. Thomas.
You too, Miss Livingston.
Call me if you have any questions.
I will do, darling.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Okay, Judge, I think CTD is done. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am, I think so. Thank you.
Okay, talk to you in a little bit.
Thank you. Why? Edgar Lugo, does he need to be sworn in?
Yes, Judge, he does.
Mariana, can you help us with that, please?
Mr. Lugo, can you raise your right hand and state your full name, please? If you could unmute yourself, I'm sorry.
Edgar Jimenez Lugo.
Are you the defendant in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you familiar with the exhibits and stipulations?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you solemnly swear that they are true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you keep your right hand up, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you familiar with the jury waiver?
Yes, ma'am.
Has your attorney explained to you your constitutional rights and you understand them?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it your desire to enter this plea and waiver right to a jury trial?
Sorry, tell me again.
Would you like to take the plea? Ms. Rios, can you hear me? Did he respond if he would like to take the plea?
I think his lips moved, but he went back on mute. You might have to
Mr.
unmute.
Lugo, can you unmute yourself?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you hold down to the space bar and would you let us know if you would like to take the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Okay,
thank
she
you.
should be released.
Mariana, you can tell him to unmute himself. I don't think the noise level is that bad. Can he hear you? If he looks, tell him if he looks on his screen, I just sent him a message. He just needs to click on it. I sent him a message to unmute himself.
Thank you.
Unmuted. Ok, señor Lugo, ¿usted me escucha?
Yes,
Sí, ok.
ma'am.
Tiene que contestar en español.
Okay, en español. Sí.
Let's go on the record, please. This is cause number 2021 CR 8181, the state of Texas versus Edgar Jimenez Lugo. Attorneys, please make your announcements for the record.
Anna Ochoa Nelson for the state.
Señor Lugo, abajo donde usted ve tiene que estar en el canal español. Abajo están unas opciones y donde dice así, mire. I see interpretation. Lad. Did you say lad? Okay, can you try that, Mariana? They moved him over.
Sí, sí lo puedo escuchar.
All right, so attorneys, if you could please make your announcements for the record.
Anna Ochoa Nelson for the state.
Eric Hernandez for the defendant, Edgar Jimenez Lugo.
We also have an interpreter assisting us with this plea. Ms. Rios, if you could please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will faithfully translate from English to Spanish and Spanish to English? So help you God. Okay, we can ask Mr. Lugo to please state his name for the record.
Edgar Jimenez Lugo.
Mr. Lugo, on the screen, I have the true bill of indictment that was filed in your case. It does allege the offense of repeated violation of court order or bond conditions by causing family violence. So
Está bien.
how are we going to proceed, State?
We're proceeding as charged, Your Honor.
Okay, so I want to be real clear on the record, Mr. Lugo. The indictment alleges that on two separate occasions, you contacted the complainant in this case, Christy Sanchez, from the Bexar County Jail in violation of the protective order that was in place at the time that you made the calls. Do you understand the charge that you have?
Sí, sí la entiendo.
That is a third-degree felony, and it is punishable by confinement. Before I forget, Anna, if you want to hold back after the plea, I have something to tell you related to these types of indictments.
Yes, Judge.
So, Mr. Lugo, you have, this is a third-degree felony punishable by confinement, anywhere from 2 to 10 years confinement in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, the Institutional Division. And it also carries a possible fine of up to $10,000. Do you understand the range of punishment that applies?
Sí, sí entiendo.
You have the right to a jury trial. You have the right to cross-examine the witnesses against you. You also have the right to remain silent. Those are your constitutional rights. Do you understand those?
Sí, sí las entiendo.
When you sign this document, what you're telling me is that you're going to give up those constitutional rights that I just explained to you. Is that what you intend?
Sí.
Just your electronic signature where it says Edgar Lugo.
Sí, eso es mío.
Are you a citizen of the United States?
Claro que sí.
If you are not a citizen, I'm still required to tell you that a plea of guilty or no contest to this charge could result in deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law. Mr. Lugo, are you satisfied with the representation of your attorney?
Claro que sí.
Mr. Hernandez, are you satisfied your client has a rational and factual understanding of the proceedings against him?
I am, Your Honor, and regarding his signature, Mr. Lugo does not read or write very well, and the bailiff did help him typing in his signature, but he did confirm that it was his signature before submitting the documents to the court.
Okay, thank you. Does your client have a rational and factual understanding of the proceedings against him?
He does, Your Honor.
He's been able to assist you in the preparation of any defenses.
He has, Your Honor.
In your opinion, is he mentally competent to waive his rights and enter into a plea?
At all times during my representation, yes, Your Honor.
I will accept the waiver of rights and make it part of the record. Mr. Lugo, on the screen, I have the plea agreement that you made in this case. The plea agreement calls for punishment to be assessed at 4 years confinement in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, the institutional division. There's a $1,500 fine, no applications for probation. The state will dismiss the terroristic threat, family violence, cause number 666230, and you are going to plead to county court case number 666199, a different terroristic threat, as part of this plea bargain agreement. Is that your understanding of the agreement that you made today?
Sí, así entendí.
And because this is a family violence case, there will be an affirmative finding of family violence. Is that your understanding, Mr. Hernandez?
It is, Your Honor.
Nelson?
Yes, Judge.
Mr. Lugo, what is the plea that you want to enter in this case? Is it guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No, no me opongo.
Are you entering a plea of no contest because you have talked about this matter with your attorney? You believe it's in your best interest to do so.
Yes, sí.
Has anyone forced you to enter a plea?
No, nadie.
Or offered you anything in exchange for your plea?
No, nada.
I will accept the plea of no contest. I do find the plea is voluntarily made, and I will ask the state to tender its proof.
State offers State's Exhibit 1 with attachments.
No objections made, Your Honor.
State's 1 is admitted. Mr. Hernandez, are you satisfied the state complied with Article 3914 in this case?
I believe they have, Your Honor.
I will sign the discovery acknowledgement and make it part of the record. Give me just a minute, please. What?
It could be, yeah, so we can insert.
All right, let's go back on the record, please, on Lugo. I do find the evidence is sufficient to substantiate your guilt, Mr. Lugo. I will find you guilty of the offense of repeated violation of a court order or bond condition. I will sentence you pursuant to your agreement to 4 years confinement in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice. The institutional division, there's a $1,500 fine. I have already signed the dismissal in 666230. And then as part of this agreement, you are to plead to the second terroristic threat, County Court Case Number 666189. And I guess you have an agreement on a JSAT on that, or?
We do, Your Honor, and I've spoken to the misdemeanor prosecutor about that. She will be able to get that done. I believe the setting is tomorrow, so hopefully it's done by then.
And Your Honor, I do not represent him on that case, but Oscar Hernandez was on the docket earlier, and I did call him and let him know that that was the arrangement.
All right, thank you. Clerks, just in the overabundance of caution, just make sure that it does run concurrent. There's also, because this is a family violence case, an affirmative finding of family violence. Mr. Lugo, I followed the plea bargain agreement that you made in this case, so the law says you do not have a right to appeal. Do you understand that, sir?
Sí, sí, entiendo.
All right, thank you. You're excused.
Gracias. Bueno.
Nada. Welcome. Thank you, Mariana, for hanging out with us today.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good afternoon.
You too.
Or good evening at this point.
I know, right? Anna, I sent you guys I'm working on some family violence forms.
Yes.